Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This video is going to be a bit of an overview of my week last week and what I got up to and how I try and do little things to stay on track. I hope you guys like it. So on Monday I decided to go out with my housemate Stephen to Ask Italian. I went for a sugar-free tonic with a little bit of lime. I normally have water, but I fancied something a little bit different. One easy thing you can do when you go out to eat with a friend is to share the starter. Instantly cuts a portion in half and means you can still enjoy whatever you fancy. So for main, I went for the salad because it was on my Fitness Pal, and I also asked for the dressing on the side just because sometimes they smother it and it can really add up the calories. So for dessert, I went for the pistachio and espresso gelato because it was really light, really tasty, and again, it was on my Fitness Pal, so it was just an easy no-brainer really. On Tuesday, my housemates had a barbecue and it was high protein day for me, so I decided to get a little bit creative. I had some steak with some more courgettes and I seasoned them with soy, chili and lots of black pepper. Now, most of the time I do tend to meal prep because it's easier, but when the time's right, I'll just cook whatever I fancy on the day and as I feel really. So it's often the case that I will meal prep for work, and when I get home I tend to do something a little bit fresh. Most of my meal prep I kind of just create during the week. Whatever's in the fridge, I'll just normally bang it together and try and make something out of it. This week I had a bit of a mint sauce obsession, so I mixed some broccoli, some leeks, and a little bit of chicken together. I made more like a fresh salad, put some chili in there as well. Now, I think it's really, really important that you mix up your meal prep from week to week, because sometimes you can get stuck in a rut with the same foods, and in terms of your digestion, that's not really good for you. I think for motivation, it's really good. And just to keep it interesting, you don't want to eat the same chicken and broccoli every single day because you will go a little bit mad. So I always kind of stick to a few staples, which is coconut oil, soy, chili, black pepper, and then basically whatever I have in the fridge, I'll just work with it. And it's easy, sometimes you have those weeks when you throw anything together, but if you have got the time, then go on Pinterest, find some cool ideas. If you fancy Indian, then find a way to make your Indian a little bit more interesting. You fancy Chinese, and find a way to make your Chinese healthy and interesting. There's always a way to get around it. It just depends on your time and how creative you want to be on that day. So I had a little bit of pasta and chicken based in Italian and a Greek styled lunch. It was, it wasn't the best meal, wasn't the worst meal, but it was cheaper and it's a lot easier for me to eat and track in comparison to maybe trying to go out again. And another reason that I meal prep was because I was off to London for a little bit of a business trip, so I had to pack the day before, so I had enough time to get there in the morning. A lot of times on the trains, I'll be doing client plans, I'll be catching up with emails, but sometimes I do get really packaged, so protein shakes, there seem to be a few coming up here and there, and they're not too badly priced. Now, for those of you that don't know, I'm a digital marketing executive, so this was a bit of a Hootsuite social media conference breakfast that I got invited to. It was quite fun, it's something to... It's not always fun to be in the office all day, and it's always good to learn something new, I guess. So I was a little bit, you could say, naughty, but there was some really, really nice food there. And as you can see, I took a little bit of the warm homemade brownies. Now, I wasn't really too sure how to track this, but when I thought about it, I thought, right, it's pretty much like a cake. You've got your fats, you've got your sugars, and I just stuck in a pan of chocolat, approximated it, and thought, right, now I need to be 100% on it for the rest of the day. So if you do eat something which you're thinking, oh my god, I have no idea how to track it, don't stress, just try and find a bit of a replacement and then just carry on the day. For example, then I had a little bit of a Nando's, really easy place to track your food, pretty decent. You just have to be careful with portions, because in London sometimes their chicken, they just give you rations, so you just have to be a little bit wary and don't take everything for face value. Now, I was actually going to put some really funny footage of me and my friend going to Marks and Spencer's. However, the file is now corrupt. If anyone who's techno-savvy knows why and can help me out for next time, then please let me know. But now I'm just going to shoot straight in to Friday night and we'll go from there. So we're back and the time is 9:20. I'm actually early. I'm never this early. I normally get taken till about midnight. But with the beautiful Jenny. I normally don't drink. It's really rare I drink and it's a special occasion, so I thought I might as well have a cheeky few. And the drink that I tend to go for is gin. It's one of the best, well, there's no best or worst alcohols, but it's one of the better ones in terms of alcohol.
Have one that we're getting on. Thingy.
Tram.
How long is the taxi?
Uber. It would be quicker. Probably be like 15, not even that. We're gonna go head out into Manchester. Oh, hang on, I'm not having cranberry juice like I know. I'm having lemonade. But lemonade, is it sugar free? Oh, she's lucky.
Diet lemonade.
Yeah, we've got diet lemonade. She got away with that one. But yeah, we're gonna go into Manchester, hit Deansgate and Spinning Fields, and then hopefully go to gym tomorrow. Say bye. Bye. So it's the afternoon, and I think my housemates had a good time last night. Oh God, I'm literally just gonna live in these pretty much all day. Start to live in these all day. I like to say morning, but it's 1:45 because I had the biggest light in. My friend left. Jenny's left now. She's gone to Blackpool, and I'm gonna try and make something to eat. But look at this, guys. Look at that shiny, lovely cracked phone. And the funny thing is, your instant reaction is going to be, oh, she was really drunk. And actually, I haven't worn heels in 6 months. So I thought, no, I'll give myself these like massive platforms. The massive ones. It'll give me like stability. No, didn't happen. Down the stairs, off a trot. And to be honest, I gracefully just like fell down. But yeah, I was really gutted. Phone cracked, and everyone was like, oh, you're really drunk. I was like, no, just can't walk in heels. So when I go to competing, that's gonna be fun. I haven't actually decided what I'm gonna eat yet, but I'm on high carbs, so I'm going to have a gander and see what I fancy eating. I fancy maybe pancakes. We'll see. Okay, so I've made a little bit of a brunch. Okay, so everyone finds it a bit weird, but I like to have like sweet bacon and sweet eggs and kind of do a bit of a twist on like a cooked breakfast. So we've got some blueberries, we've got some pancakes from Aldi, we've got some bacon, and I normally take all the fat off before I cook it, only because I'm on high carbs, low fat today. I've got my egg whites, which I do 1 yolk, 4 egg whites, put a little bit of milk in it, a little bit of sweetener, and then on top I've just got some sugar-free butternut Scotch syrup. So I can't wait to eat this, and it's a pretty nice day. If this vlog is really long, by the way, I really do apologise, but it's something that is just a different way of filming. You know, I'm still kind of experimenting with different content and seeing what works and what doesn't, and so it's good to do something new anyway. In all honesty, I wasn't sure whether to put this video up or not, but I want to be as transparent as possible when it comes to my physique and what progress I'm making from month to month and year to year, hopefully. Forgive the bad posing, as it has been over a year since I tried to do some posing, but this is currently my off-season shape as it stands. I'm really happy with my body right now. Training is going well. Food is fairly high. I just want to keep building, particularly on my glutes and my hamstrings, because I feel like they're weak areas. So when it comes to 2017, I feel more ready to hit the stage and give competing another shot. Now, gym time. I always warm up with 5 to 10 minutes of cardio just to get my heart rate going, and also to look at my plan, because my plan can be quite long, and to get me fired up for the session and just, ready to really smash it. Hip thrusters are a massive part of my plan, just because they're really good for building glutes and building your hamstrings, and my hip area has always been a weak one for me. Now, I actually want to try and show you something here. If you can see, my feet are actually not parallel to my knees. I'm quite glad I've done this filming, because sometimes it is good to check on your form and see what you're doing wrong. And you can see there from the next one, my feet are more parallel to my knees, and I can get a bit more of a motion when it comes to the actual hip thrust. And I always have to try and escape like so, which can be a bit weird, but hey, you've got to do what you got to do. I was training my glutes and my delts. So I've done a little bit of shoulder press. I was really struggling to hit higher weights, but I've just been really patient, and I'm now hitting between 8 and 10 kgs for about 12 reps. Really delt flies is something that I'm still struggling with. As you can see, Joe comes over and tries to save the day. He's basically telling me there to rotate my hands a little bit more outward so I hit a different part of the shoulder blade, as he's trying to tell me. Don't know what I do about him sometimes. So yeah, that was just part of my shoulder workout. No, I didn't mean outward, I meant inward. Turn my hands inward. So there we have it. It's a quick roundup of my week last week. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you found it maybe interesting or insightful or something positive. If it did, then please let me know. Link, comment, subscribe and all that stuff. And I know everyone says it, but it does mean a lot when someone leaves a little comment. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you guys next week.